Hello, hello. Here we are again. Today I'm going to show you this little icon in here. It's the interpretation icon within the Kepler program. Once again, welcome back to the Kepler demo, and I'm really having a good time doing this for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it the same way as I do. Okay. All right, let's get started. So, I'm going to show you this feature here. You click on interpretation and you will see all of these options in here. Let's start with Natal. Okay, you will probably be wondering, okay, why are these all grayed out? It is because those are the optional report options that you can purchase that are add-ons to the Kepler program. If you, for example, purchase the Merlin natal report later, this will be activated. So those are optional report options. Okay, what comes with the Kepler program are these ones that are selectable. Okay, you can see there's more than one, and you'll be surprised how much there are in there. Okay, let's click on here, and then there are different languages in here. There's English for sure. You click on English, you will click on the Cosmo natal. This is a short natal report. It's about 3 to 5 pages. And this first one is the one with the birth time. If you do not know the birth time, then select this one, because if the birth time is not selected or not known, the ascendant will not be accurate for you. Okay, so select no birth time so that the ascendant is not interpreted. All right, the next option for this is the one with pictures. I will show you the one with pictures. I think it's really cool. So let's click on this, and then we can select all of these, but let's just proceed so I can show you this, and then you click on OK. And if you scroll down, you will see the pictures. Ta-da! See how beautiful they are. Okay, now we can right click and you can select some of these features as well. But let me show you, let me unselect that one. Let me show you this one. This is the major life themes. This is the an interpretations that is based on harmonics and midpoints. The harmonics is not called vibrational astrology. So if you want to learn vibrational astrology, this is the report to select, and it is very, very accurate, but it requires a very accurate birth time. Okay, so this is a very short report. It's about 2 to 3 pages. So let's take a look, and let's click on OK. And then it's immediately calculated, and here they are. You can see it gives you 3 planets combination on what harmonic it is in, and then the interpretation is really, really very accurate. Okay, now let's right click in here again. You will see this several live mini readings. These are cool. These are you're watching the video, the beautiful photos related to the interpretation, and at the same time is being narrated. So let's click on live mini short version, for example, and let's click on OK, and then here you go. You will hear it narrated.
You will now interpret your astrological birth chart. The major themes in your life will be described. The themes are presented approximately in the order in which they are a priority in your life. In other words, the themes which are most important are, in general, described near the beginning, and the less important themes are described towards the end. Each astrological influence that we describe is a resource available to you. It is up to you to express these energy patterns in the best possible way. It is possible to repress, block, or try to avoid issues, or to fight yourself. Hopefully, this report will clarify issues in your life and encourage you to master your life rather than be a victim of circumstances. You are very intuitive and imaginative. While others often need scientific proof, you very often prefer to trust your intuition. You also have a good appreciation for poetry and literature. Any subject that is taught in a
All
dry,
right,
formal,
this is gonna
unimaginative
go
manner
on
bores you.
forever, so we're
As a result,
gonna
you may
stop it.
consider yourself
What you
very
do is you
tested in
just
various
click,
subject areas
and then
only
you
because they
stop
were presented to you.
processing. So, and then when you stop processing, it will give you this short list of it. Okay. All right. I think you get the idea for that. So let's go back to the interpretation, and let's go back to Natal. And there's several more in here to choose from. There's the no interpretation, data only. There's just all totally listings in here. So I think I've shown you some of this in the on the previous videos. So it's already this has been already been demonstrated on the earlier videos, but it is also here for you to choose. Okay, the next one is the profile categories course. When you click in here, you click on English, and you click on hypothetical, for example, and then it will give you the categories in here with the scores. Okay, if you right click and then you click on general for screen or printer, you click on OK, and look at that, the short version of it with the scores on the right side. Okay, all right, now let's go to interpretation, and you go to compatibility. Okay, compatibility means you must have two charts to compare with, correct? Okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna enter a second chart. So don't worry if you get this thing and you do not have a second chart, it makes sense. So we're gonna have to enter a second chart. We click on OK in here. So what we do is we click on new, click on add new chart. We'll put Elizabeth Taylor, since Michael Jackson and Elizabeth Taylor were really good friends. Okay, so Taylor, comma, Elizabeth. Okay, there she is. You click in here, and then you click on done. So that is Elizabeth Taylor's chart. So now we can click on interpretation. We can go back to Michael Jackson, or we can stay with Elizabeth Taylor's chart, since it's both natal charts, so it doesn't really matter. So you click on interpretation, and you click on compatibility. Now we can select it. It comes with Cosmo. Okay, if you had several entries in here, you have to select the entry that you want to compare with. But let's click on Michael Jackson anyway. And here you have three options. Let's select them all in here. Click on Cosmo compatibility. We do English, and click on Cosmo compatibility with picture. I like that one. We click on no interpretation, English. This is just listings. Okay, there's a parallel and contra-parallel, or based on article in encyclopedia. Let's do this one. It sounds interesting. And then let's click on let's click on compatibility scores. So we click in English, and then scores for friendship, since they are friends. Okay, so you will see we have three of them. We chose three of them from here. Okay, let's click on OK, and then it's listed here on the right side. This is our shopping cart in here, or our basket. So it's showing us the compatibility scores in here, and look at that, it's very, very powerful. They are both aggressiveness, competitiveness, powerful, success, or violence. They have very, very strong 162. That the strongest one is shared creativity, imagination, and inspiration. So isn't this really, really cool? Okay, the next one we can click in here to see what we got selected in here. We click OK. So this is the one that we selected as well. The one with anticia and contra anticia. Several of you may be using this option as well, or using the anticia and contra anticia analysis in here. So the one here is the regular Cosmo compatibility. We selected the one with pictures. If you don't want the pictures, just select the one without it, which is the first one from the list. So this one is really, really nice. So it's beautifully organized. Okay, so this is the Cosmo compatibility with pictures. Okay, now let's go back to interpretation in here, and we'll show you the degree meanings. We've shown you this before, but let's just click on degree meanings and interpretation listings. and these are the ones that you can choose. Let's click on harmonic degree meanings, for example, and then you click on OK, and it will give us to us immediately right in here. Okay, so let's click on interpretation again. Let's click on let me show you the natal first. There's a Chinese version of it. So click on live mini natal ink. Let's go to Japanese. There's a Japanese version of the Cosmo natal, and you will see how awesome it is. Click on this and then click on OK. And there it is. This is Japanese. So if you're watching this from Japan, there is a Japanese interpretation in here and Japanese character. Isn't this cool? Okay, well, I'm sorry I got sidetracked in here, but I forgot to show it to you earlier. So let's click on interpretation. We go to relocation and we go to English, and then we have to select you can select up to 10, but let's just select 3 or 4 in here so that it's a lot faster. Let's put London, England. Okay, as you can see, as you type, it listed at the bottom, and then we add another one. We can put, say, New York, since she has been in New York before. Okay, now where should we make her visit? Okay, let's go to Mexico City, Mexico. You can put it anywhere in the world. Okay, Mexico in here, and then where else? Oh, let's say Istanbul, Turkey. Okay, I love Istanbul, Turkey. And you click in here, and then you click on there. You can put as many as you want. Try not to put way too many though, because it may be a lot of interpretations to read, or I don't know, I may not fit on the screen. But in any case, put as many as you want, and then when we click on OK, and then these are the reports, the relocation report that comes with the Kepler program. So let's click on the first one, and then you click on OK, and here is the interpretation. So it comes with this interpretation within the program. So this is really, really cool. Okay, so as you can see, it is listed per city. All right, there you go. Okay, now let's click on interpretation again, and then we'll click on profile scores, and then we've seen this before already, and just click on OK, but it's still on that menu items. Okay, so this one, you see what, so this is 144, 130. The highest is got in here is 300. Sacrificing, passive, non-aggressive, non-competitive, cooperative, and perhaps evasive. That is really cool. It's 300. Wow. Okay, so let's click on interpretation in here. We click on compatibility profile scores. I think we've seen this already for her and Michael Jackson. So let's click on, it's already selected in here. Profile compatibility. It's automatically selected. Okay, yeah, we've already selected that before. So let's just click on OK in here, and it shows us the list in here for the compatibility scores. Okay, let's click on interpretation again. We see numerology. There's numerology included within the Kepler program. It's very, very small, but it is there. And let's click on English, and then let's click on name and date, and let's click on OK. It's very, very basic right here. We used to sell this in the DOS time for like $175, but we decided to include it within the Kepler program. So it's really, really nice, short, but really nicely interpreted. Okay, so let's click on interpretation in here, and we click on progression. The Kepler program comes with a lunar phase report. and then you click on OK. It says you need to select the progress chart because the lunar phase report is a progressed lunar phase report that is based on the progress chart. So let's click on OK. And then we have to select the secondary progress day for a year, and you click on OK, and then you click on OK again, and you select here English lunar phase report, and then you click on OK. There you go. This is the lunar phase report. Okay, and there is the interpretation of the progressed lunar phase down there at the bottom. Okay, your progressed phase report. Okay, now let's go to, let me see what else do we got on the interpretation in here. I think that's all we got. Wow, we finished the interpretation icon. This is really cool. Okay, I will show you on the next video. This concludes our video for the interpretation icon. Talk to you in a few minutes. I'll show you on the next video. Take care now.